Hello gang YouTubers, I'm SpongeBob11 back here again on the Other Stuff channel. Today we have another Pokemon strategy guide review video for you guys. We're featuring the Pokedex for Pokemon X and Pokemon Y. Of course, the official name, the official Kalos Region Pokedex and Postgame Adventure Guide. So that is the cover artwork there. Very nice. Definitely the nicer artwork in my opinion as compared to the main strategy guide, because it has all of the Pokemon here, including Mega Evolution. So you have Mega Scizor, Mega Charizard X, Mega Charizard Y, and then we got Mega Medicham, Mega Bayonet, Mega Gardevoir, and then on the top here Mega Mewtwo, Mega Aerodactyl, Mega Heracross. And yeah, I think that's all the Megas. Oh yes, and Mega Mewtwo Y as well. So yeah, this book was released in, I believe, early 2014. Of course, to coincide with X and Y, or it didn't really coincide with it. It was released quite a while after the game was released. So here is the spine. It has the icon of Yveltal there. And then on the back of the cover, it says, Pokemon trainers want it. A step of your game, know your Pokemon. Bonus poster inside. Unfortunately, I do not have that to show you guys because this is a secondhand book. I purchased it for about $7 US, so it's pretty cheap as opposed to Amazon, which the prices of which are pretty crazy, especially for new ones. But I actually am going to be selling this away, so I figured I'm gonna just make a video for this, show you guys in detail what is included in this book, especially for those of you who really want this book but just can't seem to get hold of it. Okay, so here is the description on the back. I'm actually gonna try to reduce the light here, and we can have a better look at that. So it's a little bit darker now. Okay, so this is all the information on the back, and the Kalos region is home to many magnificent Pokemon, all with their own strengths and weaknesses. So it provides you with the detailed information you need to become a top trainer. Okay, so we have Mega Gengar, Mega Houndoom, and yeah, so it retailed for $19.99 originally in the US when it was first released. I'm just gonna show you guys the back. So it does say copyright 2013, so I have to check up again on the release date. As you can see, it's a little bit yellow from the prolonged storage, but this is the back credits. Okay, so now, going over to the front here, we have Pokemon X and Y, the official Kalos Region Pokedex and Postgame Adventure Guide. And then, like all my other Pokemon strategy guide reviews, I will be showing you as much as possible from this book. So, yeah, except for the Pokedex part, because that's going to take a while. So I'm just going to skip through that. Not going to go through that entirely because a lot of the information is available on Cerebi.net. They're not sponsoring or anything, but it's just a fact that the information is out there. It's pretty easy to get. Okay, so here we have the Kalos Region Map after entering the Hall of Fame. Now, this one actually shows you all the cities, towns, and extra areas. So we have all that, and then some of the extra features or, buildings or key buildings, key destinations in each of those areas. So that's pretty nice. And then we have the key there. So yeah, and the recommended route. All right, so this is the recommended route for after you beat the champion. So nothing too special there. Now all of you probably know how short the X and Y post game is. You know, Pokemon Z would have been amazing. Personally, my favorite region of Pokemon thus far is actually Kalos. I'm not sure if that is a popular opinion or not, but if you've been watching the videos of Pokemon on this channel, as well as our new Pokemon video game channel, The Daily Porygonian, yeah, I have mentioned quite a few times how much I like Kalos. So I really wish there was a Pokemon Z. Oh, and by the way, as I flip through this, if you guys want to see the pages close up, right, just pause the video and then you can enlarge the screen. I'll be uploading this in 1080p, so it's going to be in HD, hopefully. And yes, I'm using an iPhone 11 Pro to film this, so hopefully the resolution is fine once you enlarge the screen. Okay, so I'm going to continue with this, and I'm just going to ramble on about just random stuff. So it's pretty nice that they give you a walkthrough of Terminus Cave as well. I'm not sure if the main guide does have a walkthrough of Terminus Cave, because technically it is optional. It's between between Anastar City and Koroway Town on Route 18. So yeah, there's also the feature of Azure Bay, where you can catch one of the 3 roaming legendary birds. So catching legendary Pokemon over there. And then we also have the Chamber of Emptiness, right, on Route 22, where you can get the Banetite. And the Unknown Dungeon in the Pokemon Village, where you can catch Mewtwo. And of course get the Mewtonite. Is that what it's called? Mewtonite? Yeah, so it's Mewtonite X or Mewtonite Y. So, yeah. And then we've got some post-game activities here as well. We've got the Battle Institute. Personally, I've never actually used the Battle Institute, but that's available, I guess. Looker events. So this is the Looker missions. There are like 5 checkers there. It's kind of like the wrap-up of Team Flare as well. So personally, I thought it was kind of underwhelming. It was like just something I had to do to finish and not really something I really enjoyed. So the plot of Team Flare in the games versus the plot of Team Flare as it turned out in the anime is so different. And of course, my perspectives on both are extremely different. So the one in the game was kind of underwhelming, but the anime, I'm pretty sure you guys all agree. So Pokemon X, Y, and Z was probably the best. Okay, I mean the best modern or recent season of Pokemon anime, in my opinion at least. Okay, so the big goodbye, and that is the end of the story, if there is any, in the post game. So completing your Pokedex. But yes, as I was saying, so yeah, I really enjoyed the X and Y anime, and which is the reason why I also was hoping that there was going to be a 3rd game for Kalos. You know, the Kalos region is just such an interesting region. There's so much Pokemon in it. I believe it had the largest regional dex so far. So these are all the egg groups, by the way. So inheriting moves and egg moves, inheriting abilities and stats, and then also we have even a guide for hunting for fossils in Glittering Cave. So it's always nice to look at these strategy guides, because it's just not the same, you know, when you get this information online. It just doesn't feel the same. Okay, so this is something I actually want to look at more. So many more Mega Stones can be obtained by exploring Kalos after you've entered the Hall of Fame. So once you power up the Mega Ring, you can get all these Mega Stones, right? So all of these Mega Stones, as well as these, and then yeah, so it's pretty cool. Mega Evolution is my favorite concept in Pokemon, and perhaps because it originated in Kalos is one of the reasons why I like Kalos so much. I like the geography of Kalos, the style that it had, but also Mega Evolution. I really enjoyed Mega Evolution. Comparing Mega Evolution to Z moves and Gigantamax or Dynamaxing, I think Mega Evolution is the best. And so, you know, when they released the Mega Evolution feature on Pokemon Go, you know, I started playing a bit, and I was kind of disappointed, because I think one of the coolest things about Mega Evolution is having to use a Mega Ring, or like, you know, just a Keystone and a Mega Stone. But they kind of just removed that entirely, so you don't have all those Mega Stones anymore. Okay, anyway, before I continue, Kalos Region Pokedex. Okay, so this is the part where I'm just going to skip right through. I'm going to show you guys the first part, where they just show you how, like guide of how to read the Pokedex. And there is also this one about Mega Evolution, which I think I should feature, so you guys can pause again. Give you guys a closer look there. A new form of evolution that releases a Pokemon's hidden energy. Okay, so that's pretty darn cool. And then we start off with the Pokedex proper. So there's like the Kalos starters, and these are divided into Central Kalos, Central Kalos, Coastal Kalos, and Mountain Kalos Pokedexes. So those are our starters. Greninja, of course, is my favorite. In every playthrough of X or Y that I've done so far, I've picked Greninja every single time, except for the times where I just picked Fennekin and Chespin just to get them from my Pokedex, transfer them into Pokemon Bank, and then I reset the game. Okay, so now I'm gonna just flip through real quick. Oh, we do have a... Wait a minute, I think there's a Mega Evolution entry here. Yeah, nope, there isn't. So, okay, that's kind of weird. Pidgeot, so there's supposed to be a... I don't know, I'm not sure where they will put it. Okay, so we have Vivillon here. I think this is something you guys might want to see. So, Vivillon has different wing colors and patterns. Alright, so the colors and patterns of Vivillon's wings are different depending on the areas where the players are playing Pokemon X and Pokemon Y. So we have the Icy Snow pattern, which is of course in far north and far south, Polar pattern, Tundra pattern. If you look at this, actually, it shows you like the red areas are where you can find them. So Continental pattern, Garden pattern, Elegant pattern. The Meadow pattern is the more generic one, I feel. Modern pattern, Marine pattern, then we've got the Archipelago pattern, High Plains pattern, Sandstorm pattern, River pattern, the Monsoon pattern, Savannah, we've got the Sun pattern, the Ocean pattern, and the Jungle pattern. So as of now, 18 different wing patterns of Vivillon have been confirmed. Trade Pokemon via PSS and collect all kinds of Vivillon. So yeah, pretty cool. There's also the Pokeball one, which is like an event only. I'm pretty sure there's one more. Just can't remember what the pattern was called. So moving on, so we get some of these extra stuff. Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so, okay, so I kind of forgot, excuse me. So Mega Pidgeot and Mega Beedrill were introduced in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, so apologize for the confusion there. So now Mega Lucario is one that was obviously in X and Y, so this is how the entry looks. There's also Mega Gardevoir. Mega Gallade comes in Oras as well, so this is not going to be shown. Okay, then we have Flabébé with different colors of flowers. So pretty interesting there. It tells you where you can catch each of the different flower variations. Floette is the same. Floette sees the same situation here. 5 different flowers, and they don't appear in the wild, so you have to evolve the respective Flabébé. And finally, we have Florges, the 5 different colors of Florges as well. Again, you have to evolve them using a shiny stone from Floette into Florges. Okay, now let's continue here. We've got the starter Pokemon from Kanto. So we've got Mega Venusaur here. Pretty cool. And then, of course, Mega Charizard X and Mega Charizard Y. Now, personally, my favorite Kalos game is Pokemon X, just because I like Xerneas more. But this is also one of the reasons to get Pokemon X, because you get the Charizard X so easily, you know. And in my opinion, is Charizard X is just the best Charizard Mega. Okay, anyway, Mega Blastoise here, and then we got some other Kalos Pokemon like Pancham, Pangoro, and Furfrou. Okay, so Furfrou has more details, so I'll show you guys that as well. So Furfrou change their forms when trimmed. This is the reason why Pokemon like Vivillon and Furfrou are unlikely to be in Sword and Shield. I mean, so far we are in between the Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra right now. So I'm recording this on September 10th. I think this video is going to go up tomorrow, September 11th, or today, I'm not sure. So Mega Alakazam with all his spoons. So the Pokedex for the Crown Tundra has kind of leaked, and as expected, I think like the only Kalos Pokemon were like Carbink and the fossils or something from Kalos. So I could be wrong, there could be more, but definitely Yveltal, Xerneas, and Zygarde, which Zygarde is my favorite, by the way. My favorite Pokemon overall. Yeah, so this is probably why they won't put it in Sword and Shield. I mean, they could do it in another DLC, like putting the Vivillon forms, the Furfru forms. It's just that it takes a lot more effort, you know, to put that Pokemon in because of how many forms it has, and especially Vivillon, which like has 20, I think. Okay, so I'm just gonna try to a Mega Medicham. Okay. And if you guys are wondering if like there's a demarcation between like the Pokedexes, no there isn't. So here we have Haxorus, which ends off the Central Kalos Pokedex. And then we have Drifloon, which starts off the Coastal Kalos Pokedex. So it's not like there's any extra divider page or anything like that. And yeah, so Coastal Kalos, basically Route 8 all the way to, I think, what, Route Coumarine City. And then Route 13, if I'm not wrong, is where you get the Mountain Kalos Pokedex. Okay, so Barbaracle. Okay, I'm just gonna skip through these. So basically, a couple more Pokemons. Clawitzer is one of my favorites as well. Yeah. So this quick look here is not meant to show you guys exactly what's inside the Pokedex, because the information is pretty available on Cerebi again. But just want to show you guys how it looks like. Mega Kangaskhan and Mega Mawile. Pretty cool. And yeah, so we have the fossils as well here. And all of that. Okay. You know, I'm actually gonna just hold the phone with my other hand. So now we can flip easier. So Mega Houndoom, and then we can, of course, have the evolutions, including the all-new one, Sylveon, which was only introduced in Kalos. I'm not sure if they're ever gonna introduce another evolution. They probably will, you know, like how much fans like Eevee. And I think Eevee is pretty cute as well, especially how it's portrayed in the X and Y anime, when Serena, you know, catches that Eevee in the field. So yeah, I'm actually starting to like Eevee a little bit more. Previously, I thought it was kind of overrated, like Pikachu, you know. We got Mega Ampharos here. Mega Pinsir, and Mega Heracross. So yeah. Then we got, let's see, what else do we have? Oh, okay, so we're coming to some interesting stuff. Oh, there we go. So we have the 3 roaming legendary birds, Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. Okay, yes, as I was saying earlier, Mega Garchomp. This video is getting a little long. I thought this was going to be like a 15-minute video, but I just want to show you guys as much as I can. We've got Gengar here, so Mega Gengar. Pretty cool Pokemon. And yeah, so just to give you guys a closer look at what the Mega Evolution Dex entries look like, they actually tell you where it can be used, which is pretty interesting, as well as where the Mega Stone can be obtained. Here, if you talk to a woman in Lavier City, after having Gaussly, Haunter, or Gengar registered in a Pokedex, she'll give you that Gengarite. Okay, so let's move on. I'm not sure if I'm just flipping too fast, but you know, just want to move on and just show you guys as much as I can. Okay, Pumpkaboo and Gourgeist come in different sizes, so this one I want to show you guys. So there are 4 sizes: the small size, then you have the larger size, the super size one. So this one I assume is the normal size form, then this one will be the small one, the larger one, and the huge one. This one I think is like 1% encounter, if I'm not wrong, something like that. Okay, so then we have Gourgeist, and same thing, Gourgeist comes in different sizes. They do not all appear in nature, but instead can be evolved from Pumpkaboo that are obtained by Link Trade and evolved. Okay, so that's Gourgeist there. And let's see what else we have. Okay, we got the Rotom forms now. So yeah, Rotom, I think you can obtain him from the Lost Hotel. Yes, correct. Okay, now moving on. I also noticed that the Pokedex is kind of arranged in the way that you would encounter these Pokemon. Mega Abomasnow. Yeah, so as I was saying, it's kind of arranged in the places that you like encounter them. So now we're like halfway through, or maybe 60-70% through. We're now at Route 18. And then if we move on further, we have like Terminus Cave here. Wait, this one says Terminus Cave. We've got Mega Aggron coming up. There we go. So Mega Aggron. And another one, so Mega Tyranitar. There we go. I don't really like this design though, it's too spiky. Okay, that's just personal opinion, but you know. And then moving on, there's also like Terminus Cave, Frost Caverns. So yeah, some are out of place, definitely, but a Victory Road now. Noivern, and then I missed one page there, but yeah, so just a couple more. Okay, I'm just gonna skip through here. We've got Mega Bayonet. Okay, this is definitely not the last Mega that we're gonna be showing here. So we've got more Teddiursa, blah blah blah. Oh yes, okay, so we've got Scizor, Mega Scizor. Very cool. And then Mega Altaria only came in Oris, so that's why it's not here. Dragonite. Okay, so here we are. These are the Pokedex entries for the legendary Pokemon, Xerneas, which is my favorite. Okay, my second favorite, not my favorite. Then we have Yveltal, which I kind of like too. I think the design is great. But, you know, the top spot is reserved for Zygarde. Okay, so that's Zygarde there. Then we have Mewtwo. Okay, so Mewtwo you can catch again in the Unknown Dungeon as we showed earlier. And then we have this, well, little thing here, Mega Mewtwo X and Mega Mewtwo Y in the back of the book. Okay, and then how and where to meet special Pokemon. So you can meet special Pokemon, these special Pokemon once during adventure, but if you defeat them in battle or run from battle, you'll be able to catch them after you enter the Hall of Fame. So these include Snorlax, Xerneas, Yveltal, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Zygarde, and Mewtwo. And then there's like an extra little thing there telling you about how the legendary birds are a roaming legendary. Okay, so then we have some adventure data. Now, this is what the move list basically does. Because you move, type, kind, power, accuracy, power points, range. I have no idea what DA stands for. DA stands for, oh, moves that make direct contact and long. Okay, I'm actually gonna sit down now because I've been standing for quite a while. And I'm just gonna skip through this because these are moves, nothing too fancy. Okay, so we've got all the moves there. Now these are where you can find the TMs. So this is pretty nice. It's like a little checklist. Okay, there aren't any checkboxes, but you get the idea. So you can pause wherever you want to read it. So it's 1 to 30. Then we have 30 to 65, 71. And then the last part here, 72 to 100. Some of them really require a lot of effort, so you have to spend the BP to get them. How to obtain HMs and moves taught by others. So these are like the ultimate moves in the sense: Blast Burn, Draco Meteor, Fire Pledge, Frenzy Plant, Grass Pledge, Hydro Cannon, and Water Pledge. And then we move on to Pokemon abilities. So there are a lot of abilities actually, or well, quite a few. Items picked up with the pickup ability. This is pretty interesting. And then, okay, I'm gonna switch over to my other hand here. Pokemon natures as well as Pokemon characteristics. And then there's like this part, base stats raised through defeating wild Pokemon in the Kalos region. So this is like for EV training essentially. Okay. Okay, so this is where the items start to show. So ability capsule, Alakazam, for instance. Okay, and then we got Scizor right at the bottom there. So yeah, pretty nice. It's a good encyclopedia for all the items. And then we have items that are held by wild Pokemon in Kalos. So you can see all the items that can be held by Pokemon that you can try to catch. I think it's like usually a 5% chance of getting these items. I'm not sure. Okay, so we got berries. There are lots of berries. Items obtained by destroying rocks and trees. Okay, this is interesting, right? So when you see certain trees, rocks, or other objects in the background of a battle, use the recommended moves to destroy these objects, and you may be able to find an item in the rubble. So just pause wherever you want to pause at. Okay, so that's that side. And then this side, we also have items obtained by the Rock Smash field move. Okay, items obtained by shaking a trash can. And then we move on to Pokemon moves reverse lookup. Okay, so this part I'm just gonna skip because it's just literally, it just basically tells you what moves can be learned by which Pokemon. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so that brings us to the end of that. Then we also have the Pokemon abilities reverse lookup. So again, yeah, pretty much just the other way around. This tells you all the oh, okay, so this is actually the weakness chart. So yeah, weakness chart here tells you which wait a minute, what? Oh, okay, so it shows you all the details about a Pokemon, for instance, like type, ability, hidden ability, and then it tells you which ones are, which types are, you know, not ones that you should be using a Pokemon to face. Okay, so we're almost at the end of the book here. And then, yes, okay, so this is literally the third last page. So type matchup chart. All right, so we have that. And then because there is also the inverse battle, right? So there is an inverse type matchup. It tells you where you can enjoy an inverse battle. Speak to a Psychic Inver in a house on Route 18 to try an inverse battle once a day. Okay, and then we come to the end of the book. Alright, so that is about it for our review video. It's actually almost going to be 30 minutes, but I hope you guys enjoyed this very in-depth look at the Pokedex. I mean, it's not a one-for-one scan of every single page, so if you were looking for that, I'm sorry. Information is kind of unserious, but I definitely wanted to show you guys the stuff on the front and just some cool things that you might see in this book. Yeah, overall, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe, like, favorite, comment, etc. Keep right here on 111's Other Stuff channel. If I do get the opportunity to pick up the Kalos Region Strategy Guide, which is the one that preceded this, I'll definitely go pick it up. If it's at a good price, of course, like, you know, below 10 US dollars. Because the thing about it is, where I live here in Singapore, it's kind of hard to resell books. It's just not a thing. The market's really small. So yeah, that's why I don't really like buying books, especially used ones. But yeah, comment down below, do you guys collect strategy guides for Pokemon? And if you do, is it because of the artwork on the cover, or just, you know, the value that it could hold, or just because, you know, it's Pokemon, or you just like the games? Personally, I just like the games, but so far, the only Pokemon strategy guide I still have in my possession that I bought originally was the Black 2 White 2 Pokedex, and I still have it today. Maybe I'll do a video for that in the future if you guys are interested. If you guys are interested, comment box below. But that's all for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and that's all. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!